Hello everyone and welcome to our Celebrate Good Times crafting event with Arkansas Creatives Assemble. I want to thank Miss Kimry once again for having me and for being a part, and welcome to Malvern, Arkansas. I'm so glad you're here. I'm LaDonna and this is my Facebook page, Blacklock Creations. If you do not follow the Arkansas Creatives Assemble, I encourage you to go follow that page. Be sure that you're watching all of the creatives that we have here in our great state of Arkansas, okay? So I'm gonna try to see if I can get myself pulled up over here. That way I can see comments when, because I've got to draw a name at the end. So be sure to tell me hello. Be sure to comment in on today's event. Hello, Miss Kimry. So that you'll have a chance for me to draw your name, and you'll be put on the wheel of names at the very end of the crafting day event at a chance to walk away with a Amazon gift card, $25 given to us by Miss Sweet Kimry here for our gifting. Okay, let me see if I can find myself. There I am. Okay. Maybe. All right, so I'll be able to see comments. Yay. Welcome, everyone. Okay, I'm going to get started. Okay, so let me give a big old shout out to Miss Jennifer at Straight Jacket Crafting. We were in a crafting event last weekend, and so I started looking at her page, and oh my gosh, where have I been? I have been living under a rock about the smash cans and all the things. And so she has inspired me with all of her printables and all the goodness. So my idea came straight from her. So I want to give her all the credit for all of my goodness that I'm going to be presenting today. Okay, so and you can find the tutorial on her page, okay, in the Reels. But don't throw away your paper towel rolls and your toilet paper rolls. This is a paper towel roll. I got 3 of these, and what she did and I did, I got my little tumbler and I filled it up with really hot water. Stuck your paper towel roll in the water and it comes apart into the shape. I almost got disconnected for some reason. I'm sorry. Okay, hopefully I'm back up. Yeah, there, I'm still on. And then I found this cute little printable on her page as well with seashells. So I'm going to incorporate that too. So I want to make sure that you go check out Miss Jennifer with Straight Jacket Crafting by Jen. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started on our project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I am going to paint cashew, chalk paint Waverly, and the color cashew. So let me get me some paint going, and we're going to give this a good coat of paint. Yes, I am just, yeah, she is so sweet and so has so much information. She is a teacher, a retired teacher, and so I just fell in love with her page, and so I had to grab some ideas. So I've got me some cans that I'm going to smash, and I'm going to be doing me some crafting with some cans. But, okay, so I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. I am, I got up early this morning. Today's my husband's birthday, and so, but he is out at his parents' house helping his dad with the building. So we got up early this morning. He left early. I got up when he left at 6. So I did all my house chores and my laundry and all the stuff that I had to get done. And then, made sure I had all my stuff for the craft. So I am just so excited to see what everyone comes up with. I'm telling you, seashells it was a hard one, Miss Kimry, I'm going to tell you. Until I ran across Miss Jen's page. I was like, okay, I can do this. So let me get the little tail end here. Now I am probably going to have to paint some of the back of this because when I fold, you know, but that'll be okay. I'm going to do that. Here, let me move this so it can be drying. And let me grab these. Here we go. Let me lay this down. There we go. So I'm glad, so glad everyone's with us today. So as soon as we were asked and told the theme of our project, of course I had to go order me some seashells from Amazon. So I thought, well, like I could at least have some seashells, right? And they are gorgeous. Now, it took me forever to get into them this morning. I'm glad I didn't wait and try to open them up live. I'd have been in trouble. But I got them opened and they are gorgeous. So I'm so excited to use those today. All right. Let me finish getting this. You know, you think your area is big enough until you actually start, you know, crafting a big old project like this. And I find like I need a little more room. Okay. We got that one. I knew to put my apron on because I am a messy, messy crafter, especially when it comes to painting. Okay, here we go. Let's do our last one and then we'll start adding our embellishments and putting it all together. Let me see if I can see any comments. I don't know. Let me see here. Just one second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Jeanette, for sprinkling. I do appreciate that. I'm going to try to keep up with comments. I'm the world's worst to get to talking and forget about everybody, you know, that's commenting. But before, I'm telling you, I have old lady eyes, so I couldn't really see up there. I see Miss Debbie. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Be sure when you come on to do a comment, because at the end of my event, my presentation, I'm going to be choosing a name of someone that's going to go on the Wheel of Names on our last presenter at a chance to be grab a $25 Amazon gift card that is being sponsored by Miss Kimry herself at Be So Creative. And so you want to be sure to have your chance at that. Okay, here we go. So let me put this aside. I do know I'm going to have to paint a little more on the flip side, but let's get this dry. And then we'll flip them over and see what we need to paint after I get it, you know, glued together. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Debbie, thank you for the sprinkle. I appreciate that. Guys, if you are not following Arkansas Creatives Assemble, be sure to go and follow that page. You'll see some amazing crafters there and get some inspiration. I know lots of us, when we craft on our personal page, we'll share it into there. So you can, you know, see if you're not following us individually. But we do appreciate the follow. I think that is drying pretty good. Let me grab this one. It's a little wet there on my hands. I'll tell you what, when I seen that, I mean, I was telling everybody at work, I need your toilet paper rolls, your paper towel rolls. I had to make sure I had enough for this project, this craft. Okay. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Let me give this one a dry. Now this bigger one, when I unraveled it in the water, they had glued and, you know, glued like two together, so it's a little bit larger, but that's okay. I kind of like it being in the center of my garland, my banner. Okay, let me make sure this is dry. Good. I think we are about done. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, oh, there's another little wet spot. Hold on, guys. Because if I start messing with it, I'll have paint everywhere, as you know. Donetta, is that Donetta? Is I'm saying that right? I hope. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, here we go. So what we're gonna do is, so yeah, I want to line it up here at the bottom, okay, to make sure, and then let me go ahead and do some gluing. I do have some paper towels. Let me put that. I should have put that down before I painted. That's my brain sometimes. Okay, let's do a little glue right here. Now, you're going to leave a big enough hole here at the top so your rope can go through. So let's just glue this down like that. And we're going to glue the other side. Leaving space at the top. I'll tell you what, I got me a new hot glue gun. And I don't know if I'm a fan yet. Okay, even that up. Let's go ahead and glue this side as well. My other one was dripping hot glue. I mean, like pouring every time I would set it down. And it was everywhere. So I had to break down and get me a new one. And I got this cordless one, but it doesn't stand up unless you have it in the stand. Let me do a little glue right here. Another little glue right here. Okay, so we got those. Let me do the Big Daddy here. Let me glue, because it did come up just a little bit right here. So let's put a little glue down there before we, bring it over. Let me give this another little dry because it is still a little damp. Hello, Miss Sherry. Hello, Miss Teresa. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sandy with Burlap and Bling Creations. So glad you're with us. Thank you guys for sprinkling me out. I do appreciate that. Thank you for following Arkansas Creative Assemble. Yes, okay. Now this is the big one. Now let me get this one kind of, I'm just eyeballing it. All right, let's get a little glue on this one. Sure to leave space at the top for your rope to go through. Okay. Now this one, I'm not going to worry about painting this part here, the little brown part on this one, because it's going to be covered. But I do want to paint this one. So let me get my paintbrush out a little bit more. And let's get that painted. Just a little bit. Okay, and let's do the other. Okay, and we'll give that a try. I think I'm gonna be done with the paint. I'm gonna slide that in the water because I am the world's worst to forget about my paint brushes. Okay, let's get this good and dry. Let's see if I can see some comments. Okay, here we go. That looks great. Okay, let's set these two aside. Let's work on this big one. So with this one is where I am going to put the printable that I downloaded from Straight Jacket Crafting by Jen. Okay, so now I downloaded this. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I downloaded this onto canvas paper. If you guys have not done that before, get you some canvas paper. It's amazing. Okay, let me draw. Let me use my pencil here. I think. Let's see how this is going to work. This is such a pretty print. I'm in love with it. Okay. All right. Let's do our little. It may come off the edge just a tad bit, but that's okay. We got stuff we can put there instead. Okay, so we've got that cut out. Let me move this out of our way and this out of the way. Let's grab this. Now I'm gonna put lace at the top. So I'm gonna come down just a little bit on this. I'm gonna do some trimming when I'm done, okay? But that looks pretty good. So I'm going to use some of my Fabri-Tac. Yes, I am. This stuff, it's wonderful when you can get it out. Let me just use some hot glue. It is okay. Okay, we're going to glue that. We're gonna glue this. Let me turn this side. Okay, that looks good. Now let me do a little trim right here. I love printables, and so many people, you know, take their time to create them and let us use them. I'm very appreciative. Okay, so now, what I want to do is I'm going to take some lace. I got this, I believe, from a yard sale. And I'm going to put lace at the top here. Make sure I have, yeah. Okay, let's put a little lace at the top. Just gonna put a little hot glue right there. Make sure I have it on the right side. Yeah. I love the cream color because I thought that was, you know, the color of the sand. I need to take a trip to the ocean. Again, I went a couple of years ago. All right. So we got that. That looks good. Let me cut this. Oh yeah. That's looking pretty good. Now, before I go down the side, I want to take some pearls and I want to highlight the pearls that are on our printable, okay? So, I'm going to take me some pearls and I'm going to like place one right here, kind of give it that 3D look. We're going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. Let me see about the time. Oh gosh, I need to hurry. Okay. Put one there. Now I want to do just a few little ones. I'm not going to do all that was on our printable, but I want to, you know, just bring out 3 maybe. Just to give it a little bit of highlight. Okay, so that's what we have so far on our little printable. Okay, so now, okay, I'm gonna set this one aside because on this one, these 2 little ones, what I wanna do is I'm gonna take these paper doilies that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I want to take my antique linen, and I just want to go around the edges. It's kind of bringing out, I don't want to paint the whole thing, but I do want to highlight this, and it's going to kind of look like the cashew color that we painted the toilet paper, the paper towel rolls. So let's get this highlighted. Highlighted, that's the word I'm looking for, right? Okay. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah. So it's going to come out just a little bit, but I think that's going to be fine. So we're going to have that. Let's glue these down. Da-da-da. Let me get some glue on there. And we're going to glue that. Let me get my other one. And we're going to glue that one. Okay. Then, look at these beautiful seashells. I got these from Amazon. I thought they were gorgeous. So I want to, if it'll stick, I'm going to glue these onto our doily. To highlight. Yeah, that's going to be cute. Okay. Let me do this one. This one's cute too. And I'm going to get this on. So here's those 2 so far. Looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Okay. So now, there's little ones in here as well. And I thought about putting a couple around the top. So let me get out a couple of these. They are so cute. Okay, let's see what we got. I want to put one. Hey, before I do that, let's put a little more lace. Yeah. Let's do a little more lace across the top. Okay, let me do my other one. Okay, so now let's glue our seashells across the top. So we can have the back of the hopefully they'll hold on. Oh, that's cute. There we go on that one. Let me set that right here. Let's do this one. That one's a big one. Let's see, I want something different. Let's get this one. This is cute. And let me do one more. Okay. There we go on that one. How cute is that? Okay. So now, let's see. Do we want to put a few pearls around? I think so. Let me put a few pearls. Kind of tie everything together. Be sure to comment because here at the end I'm going to be choosing one person here to have their name sent to Miss Kimry for a chance to be entered into the gifting of the Amazon gift card. I think I glued that one to my finger. Let's see. I love all the strings. Okay, let me look at that. Oh yeah, that looks cute. Got the little pearls all the way around. That's sweet. Okay, so now let's set this one aside. And we'll put some pearls around this one. How many did I put? I don't even know. It's all right. They're going to be far enough apart. Okay. I think that will work pretty good. Okay, yeah, that looks great. Got the little pearls around the edges. Okay, so now let's start. Let me put my pearls away so I don't make a mess. because you know I will. Okay, and those back over there. And now I picked up some material from Hobby Lobby, and we are going to rip us some material to go on our banner. Okay, so each material piece is, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. But I got material was a yard long. And so I ripped about, I want to say a 2-inch. So I wrote it down here so I would not forget. I need 4 strips of each color. So there's one. Let me back up just a little bit. And let me cut 2, 3, 4. And let me do some ripping here real quick. We'll get this done, and then we'll put it all together. Oh yeah, we got time. You know, if I had me a beach house, let's see here, one more. All right, there's the coral color. Then I picked up this lavender to pull some from that printable. I thought this was so cute. Okay, let me see what I need. All right, so we're gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3. What did I say? 4 strips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that one rips good. Hope that's not too loud for you guys. I didn't think about that. Okay. Four strips. Then I had this cute gold color. I thought that was adorable. So we are going to do 4 of these. This one's a little harder. Okay. Now we've got this beautiful blue. Isn't that gorgeous with the flowers on it? I thought that was cute, cute, cute. Kind of good, you know, even though it has color, like something on it, printed on it, I thought it was still going to be a great, you know, okay to use. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've never made one of these before. Find time to try to do it with all the people watching, but that's okay. Hey, we love to craft. We love to get ideas, inspiration. So here we are. I think that one might have got a little big on me. All right. We got one more, and that's going to be our cream color, and it has a little touch of yellowy gold in it. So we're gonna need 4 of these. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Lots of people decorate with seashells in their bathroom. You know, and if you have a lake home or at the beach, yeah, if you are into like a theme type thing, this would be so cute, like on your fireplace mantle. It would be, I have in my living room, I have an old window pane that has just, it's just the wood with the glass. And did I cut them off? Did I pull them off? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I did. I'll find out here in just a minute. Anyway, but I like to put a swag of some sort above that, and I change it out for the seasons. Okay, let's start assembling. Okay, what was I going to, oh, I know what I was going to do. Let me see if I have enough material. What time is it? Okay. I want to come, oh yeah, I do. Okay. I want to glue down the edges of this one. Do you know, make it a little more. Let me put a little glue. I didn't want to do it until I knew for sure I would have enough stuff. If I can get it on there before it dries. I love the touch of lace and pearl. I think it makes it look cute. Let's kind of round that off just a little bit so it's not, there we go. So it's not like sticking out. Let me trim, oh please. Hey, yeah. Let's just keep on going with that. We'll make us a little Now I am going to cut there. And then get another piece to come down this side, a full piece. Time, okay, I'm doing good, doing good. Yeah, that just finishes it off, that little touch of lace. Yes, okay. Glued it to the thing. Oh yeah, that makes it look so much cuter. So much cuter. Okay, now let me think. Let's do a few of these up here at the top. I definitely need some here in the corner. Some cute little ones. I don't want them too big, I don't think. There we go. Okay, let's start putting it together and see what we got. Okay, now I've gotten my rope from the Dollar Tree. The little nautical cotton rope. Let me see if I can see some comments. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Pretty colors and fabric. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and put my things on first. So we are just going to take our rope. We're going to stick it through. Let me grab it if I can. Here we go. So we'll have that one on one end. Now this rope is 11 foot long. We definitely do not need anything that long, I don't think. But, okay, let me stick, this one's gonna be our middle. Let me get it down in there. If I didn't glue this edge together, and I may have. I can fix it though. Just had a little hot glue there. I want to get this one on. Let me get a something to help me. Well, here we go. Got to use your fingers. Oh, shoot. I can feel it. There it is. Okay. Now then, let's pull that down and let's put our last one on. And then we'll start adding our material. Yeah, that middle one, I just didn't leave a big enough hole. So if you decide you want to do this, you know, you want to be sure to keep a big enough hole. Okay, here we go. Let's finish this up, guys. All right, material. We need, so you're just, I mean, this is how I do it. I'm just going to do it like this. And then I'm going to take my, hold on, let's get it the right side. Make sure it's the right length. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to just pull this through. My little loop. And we're just going to hang that. Now you can adjust your rope, as long as you want it. So we've got that. Let's do the white or the cream colored. And of course I put that one on wrong. Okay, let's try that again. Let's see. Why am I forgetting what I'm doing? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's two. Let's do our lavender. You gotta go over to get the look I'm going for, I believe. Yeah, looks kind of like a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over Madonna. Now, homespun material would probably be the better choice because you have the same, you know, the same color and design on both sides, which I didn't think about that until now. But this is going to look fine too. And if I don't get done in time, hopefully I will. I will definitely post pictures on my page and on the Arkansas Creative. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. Let me grab this over here. I'm on the struggle bus. Here we go. We'll have to do some trimming, but this is what it's gonna look like. There we go. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Let's quickly move right along. And it doesn't have to be in the same order, I don't think, but if you would like it to be, of course. All right, we've got that. I'm gonna do the lavender. Oh yeah. I'm gonna come over the rope, pull it through, and it kind of makes like a man's tie at the top, which is cute. Let's do the white cream. Go over the rope as you're looking at your thing. Tuck that in and pull out. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. Here we go. Go over the rope. Pull your 2 through. Gotta pull both of them through. All right. And now we need our coral. Tell you what, these strings, I'll have to go back and kind of trim things up a little bit. Okay, then we're gonna go over and pull it through. Cute. All right, just a few more. Let's start with lavender this time. Lavender, we're gonna go over. Pull it through. Cute. And we're gonna do our yellow. Gold yellow. And we're gonna go over. Sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you if you're commenting. I will go back and respond when I'm done, but I'm trying to get her all done. Okay, here we go. Let's do our cream. And you know, if your rope, any of this is adjustable. So if we get there and lopsided on the rope on one side, it's okay. We can loosen these up and we can pull them through. We can cut our rope, whatever we need to do. 11-foot rope, so you've got lots of wiggle room. And you can make your little garland even bigger if you need to. That is That on that side. We are on our last one. Yay. Okay, here we go. Oop, I just knocked a thing off. I think I did, but I'll find it. Okay. We're doing good. I've got 9 minutes. Yay. Okay. Yellow. Let's put this one down. It's our last one. Oh yeah, there's my runaway. My little hot glue didn't hold it. 2 of them. Let's fix that. We don't want to lose our goodies. Okay. Let's do purple. So I still got to draw a name. Now, up after me, let's talk about business. Up after me is Miss Brenda, and she is with Grammy's Crafts and Craziness. So, be sure to refresh your page so you can check her out when I'm done. Be sure to, sprinkle out all the presenters today. We would appreciate that. And be sure to be live with our last presenter. Miss Kimberly is going to do a wheel of names at a chance to get the gifting of the $25 gift card to Amazon. And I'm just going to draw my name. Okay, let's stand up and look and see what we got, y'all. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let me look. Now, I got to do some trimming up and some fixing, but I think that's adorable for a little shabby chic by the sea seashell for our, this one needs to come a little closer. Don't be shy. What's that song? Okay, yeah, there we go. That makes it a little better. Yeah, that would be super cute. We can trim up the material, but I will hang it in my house and take a picture so everyone can see it finished. But I think that is adorable. That would be so cute, even like in a little bathroom above your shower, maybe on your shower curtain, your mantle, like I said, for your fireplace. It would be cute. Okay, let me get all this. So my inspiration once again came from Jennifer. Thank you, Nita. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Came from Jennifer at Straight Jacket Crafting by Jen. I got my printable from her page. She does some free printables, so I printed off the printable from her collection, and she had a reel on using the paper towel and the paper towel and toilet paper rolls in water. So look those 2 reels up if you want to try your hand at one of these. So thank you all for being here. Okay, so I'm going to scroll, and after I scroll, I am going to, whatever name it lands on, that's who is going to be my name. And the name I am seeing is Nita Denson, N-I-T-A-D-E-N-S-O-N. Let me write your name down. Your name is going in the, for a chance at the gifting. I got to use paper towels. I don't have any paper here with me. Nita, what did I say? D-E-N. S-O-N. There you go. So be sure that you are live and present with our last creator to see who wins. the gifting. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of Arkansas Creatives Assemble. And thank you for following Black Lock Creations. I appreciate that. We have lots of fun here in this community. We do some crafting. Nothing's perfect. I'm not, that's how the life of a crafter. And I do a little Bible journaling, cooking, devotionals, all that stuff. So if that's down your alley, I'd love for you to be a part. And thank you guys for spending some of your Saturday with us. Thank you. And be sure to refresh your page for the next presenter, okay? Because she is going to be up, Miss Brenda will be up at 12 o'clock noon. All right. So you guys have, I still got 4 minutes. Can you believe that I got done that quickly? Let's look at the printable one more time. The printable is from Jen at Straight Jacket Crafting by Jen. Look at that, how beautiful. I mean, this doesn't even do it justice. It is it's so colorful in person. That's why I got the lavender and the coral to pull those colors. When I get this hung up where I can actually, I'm going to cut some of these strings off. That's coming from where I ripped the fabric. But it's going to be so, so adorable. So be sure to watch for the final picture once I have it all fixed up a little bit. We can see it a little bit better. Okay, guys. So Miss Nita, thank you for being part of today's event. Thank you for watching today, and be sure to be at the end of the program. And if you need to know times, I have posted the time and ever who's presenting a couple of posts before this one this morning. Okay, so be sure to follow along, and hopefully you'll win the gift card. All right, guys, y'all have a great Saturday. Thanks for being here. Bye bye.